Hello, my friends. Let me just quickly ask you a question. Do you want to work at a hotel in Japan or the service or hospitality industry in general? If so, you're at the right place because today we're going to be talking about 10 Japanese phrases for hotel jobs. You can use it at a hotel job, all right? Let's get started. Who am I making this video for? This video is going to be for people who are at the basic, N5, N4 level, and also who want to work in those, such industries, hospitality, or who want to work at a hotel, all right? So let's get you a new job, all right? So in this video, we're going to be talking about 10 phrases, and I have 3 main parts. The parts are going to be, part 1 is going to be greeting, part 2 is going to be actually checking the customer in, and part 3 is going to be closing the conversation. All right, so let's get started. First, when you want to greet the person, this is kind of a bonus phrase. In general, you can use this phrase in any kind of industry when someone's walking in. It's irashaimase. It means welcome. And the title of this video is hotel jobs or hospitality, but actually in general, in any kind of service industry, you can use this phrase. Irashaimase. When someone walks into your restaurant, you can say irashaimase. If someone walks into your dry cleaning business, you can say irashaimase. It's a universal greeting phrase, right? Irashaimase. All right, so our real first phrase, we're gonna move on from a bonus phrase. Our first real actual phrase is ご予約されてますか? ご予約されてますか? Which means, do you have a reservation? Did they actually book your hotel? So when someone walks in, you want to always ask the person if they're just walking in, or did you actually book a hotel? Do you have a reservation, right? This is how you ask. 予約 I wrote in red because this is probably the word that you don't know. It means reservation or booking, right? Excuse me. されてますか is have you done. 予約 is the reservation. All right, so please remember that. Now I want to talk about checking the customer in. After the person walks in and you ask them, did you already book your hotel, book your room, or do you have a reservation? Now you want to check the person in. You say things like, can I have your passport? Can I check, can I get a name? That kind of stuff, right? So first you want to ask them, may I ask your name? How do we do this? We all know name is onamae, excuse me, or namae, right? And the new phrase here, I wrote in red, お伺いしてもいいですか? お伺い means to ask, all right? Ask, I think a lot of you learned it's kiku, but kiku is a casual phrase. Remember guys, this is a business channel, business video. So we're talking about asking for something in a polite way. So we have to say, お伺いしてもいいですか? All right, I got a photo of this, these two, the people asking the person's name. All right, this is how we do it. Again, お名前お伺いしてもいいですか? 大丈夫ですか? All right, and if you're traveling in Japan, you already probably know this, but people who work at hotels, they usually ask for your passport. And we say, may I check your passport? パスポートを拝見してもいいですか? Passport is passport. Our new word here is 拝見, which means may I see it? 拝見. In casual Japanese, you would say something like 見てもいいですか? 見る? I think you already know that word, but in informal Japanese it's 拝見, right? So 見る informal is 拝見. パスポートを拝見してもいいですか? ても is like, would it be okay if I? So it's kind of an if statement, right? May I? Okay. So, and after you got the person's name and you check the reservation, the booking, and you also got their passports, you can say, your room is on the 3rd floor. We say, お部屋は3階です. お部屋は3階です. 部屋 is room and 階 is the floor, okay? So if your room's on the 2nd floor, you can say, お部屋は2階です. Or お部屋は5階です, okay? Yeah, 1st floor, 2nd floor is always 階. Everything is 階, all right? All right, let's move on to important info. So before we finish checking the customer in, we also want to talk about important info. Like information that you have to relay, such as emergency exits, the time for the breakfast, and the time for onsens, right? In case you're working in a Japanese hotel, you want to talk about the public bath, what time it's available. So we're going to talk about that. Breakfast it's usually from like 7 or 6 to 10. They usually finish at 10 a.m. I almost missed it sometimes, but anyways. Yeah, my wife almost killed me when we did almost miss it. But anyways, breakfast is from 7 to 10. Chōshoku, we read this chōshoku. Sorry guys, I made it in kanji. Don't mind that. Chōshoku wa 7時から10時までです. Alright? Chōshoku is breakfast. Alright? 7時, we know ji, which is like time. 7時 and 10時. So we're trying to say from 7 to 10. Right? From to. Kara made is kind of a set. So if you say 7時から10時まで, it means from 7 to 10. 8時から9時まで is from 8 to 9, right? So when you want to say like something to, from what time to what time, you can say から and まで. This actually works in like when you talk about distances too. Like if you want to go from point A to point B, you can say A から B まで. Right? This is how we say it. All right. And again, like I said, the public bath is on the second floor. So usually we say something like 浴場は2階にあります。2階にあります。浴場 is the public bath, or like bathtub in general, bathroom, right? Bathroom in terms like not bathroom, but you know what I mean, like the bathtub, bath space, right? And then 2階 again is second floor. All right, 浴場は2階にあります. And then a few phrases that I wanted to add because these words that there are two phrases that I want to show you that are important and very useful when it comes to like actually interacting with the customer. So you don't want to be just like saying all the info and closing the conversation, finishing the conversation, right? You actually want to know how to nod. You want to know how to say I understand, right? And かしこまりました is one way you can say understand. You can also say わかりました. わかりました is a little more informal. かしこまります is very formal. So if you want to work in the service industry or hospitality in Japan, you can use this phrase かしこまりました. Right? And another one that I want to talk about is 少々お待ちください. 少々お待ちください, which means give me a second. And it also kind of means I'll get it done right away, so give me a second, right? So 少々お待ちください. 少々 means a little bit. お待ちください means please wait. お待ちください, the informal version is 待ってください. I think a lot of you already heard this word, 待ってください. In formal Japanese, it's お待ちください. All right. Yeah, I think that's all for this video. Let's see. Let's go back to this. Yep, that's a great photo. So yeah, I talked about 8 phrases actually, almost 10 phrases that you can use in the hotel business, hotel jobs, or the hospitality or service industry, right? So if you want to be in customer service, if you want to be able to answer phone calls, make these kind of videos for beginners who want to learn business Japanese. So please, 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 if this video helped you, please like the button so it spreads out to the world. And I hope people who learn business Japanese got something out of this video. And I would be very happy if you did. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.